WEY valve in Nettleton, Mississippi. We're here in the shop at WEY valve to witness the test of a shear gate valve. This is a 6-inch shear gate valve. It has a Type 440C stainless steel gate, which has been heat treat hardened to a Rockwell C54. It has two Type 410 stainless steel seat rings that have been heat treat hardened to a Rockwell C45. The two seat rings are held in tight compression against the gate so that as the gate goes closed, it will shear anything that's physically in the bore of the valve. The seats are held in tight compression by rubber O-rings, which are behind each of the two seat rings. This is a 6-inch shear gate valve that has a full Schedule 40 bore opening. The testing we're going to be witnessing today is for PCS phosphates out of Aurora, North Carolina. We're going to be testing 3 different media that was given to me by PCS phosphate. The first is relatively soft, the second is harder, and the third is very, very hard. This is the first of the 3. While it is very, very hard, it is the softest of the 3 materials. You can see it's in the layered sedimentary type formation. I'm going to set this in the bore of the valve. Then I'm going to step away for safety reasons while we record the actual closure of the valve on this material. There you can see that the shear gate very easily sheared through this material. Now we're going to conduct the second of the 3 tests on a medium density material. Okay, this is another phosphate compound material. It's heavier, more dense, quite a bit harder than the first material that we tested. We'll now test the valve to see if it'll cut through this material. Just witnessed the second of the 3 tests on a medium density, medium hardness phosphate material. You can see that it sheared through that very nicely. Now we're going to give it the acid test. This is a very hard, very dense, the third of the 3 different materials given to me by PCS phosphates. And we'll see if the shear gate valve slices through this material. There you can see that the WEY shear gate valve with the cylinder actuator sheared through all 3 materials with ease, no hesitation, and just sliced right through it. Thank you. Today we're going to do a test on a bauxite slurry scale material. This is material that we took out of one of our 16-inch knife gate valves that was returned from Alcoa in Point Comfort, Texas. I'm going to demonstrate today how our shear gate valve will physically shear through this material, and the operation of the valve will not be impeded by the buildup of this kind of material in the valve. There you can see how our WEY shear gate valve very easily slices through even a very hard, brittle material like this bauxite scale. We're about to witness a test on a material supplied to us by Amoco Chemical, Chocolate Bio, Allen, Texas. The material that we'll be testing is a high-density polypropylene material. It's a heavy, high-density plastic material, very hard. We're going to be testing our valve to see if it will shear through this material. The valve that we're going to be testing is a WEY shear gate valve. This is an 8-inch valve with a 12-inch diameter cylinder. This particular valve is furnished complete with a Type 440C stainless steel gate, which has been heat treated to a Rockwell C54 hardness. The valve has 2 seats, one on either side of the gate. These seats have been heat treated to a Rockwell C45, and they're made of a Type 410 stainless steel. We're close the gate on this material and witness how the gate crunches through to give good closure and good shut-off. Clean cut. We're going to be witnessing a test on a material that was sent to us from WEY Chemicals in LaPorte, Texas. This is what I would characterize as a medium density polyethylene material. It's somewhat stringy, fibrous. I would characterize it as much as a piece of wood. We'll be testing our shear gate valve on this material today. This is an 8-inch shear gate valve. There's a 12-inch diameter cylinder on it. This particular valve is furnished with a type 440C stainless steel gate, which has been heat treat hardened to a Rockwell C54. The valve is furnished with 2 seats, one on either side of the gate. These are a type 410 stainless steel seat material, which has been heat treated to a Rockwell C45. We're going to close this gate on this material and witness how it slices through the material. A very clean cut through the material. Thank you. Here today to test our shear gate valve to see if it will shear through this 1x4. This is a 6-inch WEY shear gate valve. It has a type 440C stainless steel heat treat hardened gate to a Rockwell C54. It has 2 type 410 seat rings that are held in tight compression against the gate from both sides. It has a full Schedule 40 bore opening. Has an air cylinder actuator. We're going to take this 1x4, place it in the bore. I'm going to step out of the way to avoid flying material, and we'll see what happens to the 1x4 as the valve closes on. All right, you've just witnessed the shear gate valve shear through a 1x4. We'll now see if it'll shear through a 2x4.